You've spent a lot of time accumulating tools for your shop, and when you get to a certain task, you're thinking about, should I use this tool or this tool? What's the best way to do this? And at the end of the day, fasteners are just like the tools you have for your shop. I've got a bunch of different screws here from Quickscrew. And one of the things we're going to look at here is making sure that when you choose a fastener, you choose the best one for what you're doing. The fasteners that we use for putting cabinets together are different than what we're going to use for putting face frames together, are different than what we're using to hang the cabinet on the wall. Important thing to understand out of this is Quickscrews got all of that covered under one roof. What's really important for you to take away is, what are we looking at for that specific fastener? Why are we choosing it? And make sure that you're choosing the right one for the job that you're trying to do. Let's look at putting a couple different things together. Case assembly, we've got the screw here for that. Bunch of stuff going on here. So one thing to look at is we are going to pre-drill, but what really helps that screw go in readily is that there's a thread cutting tip on it right there. We've got a shank up here that's not threaded. That's important because when we want to draw these parts together, we don't want a threaded component here. We only want a threaded component here. Flathead, that's going to let me, as part of my pre-drill, I'm going to countersink. The flathead is going to allow that head to be down below the surface so I can't see it. I can mask over it when I'm done. The other thing that's cool about these is on the bottom of that head right there, there's a nib. And as I drive that screw, you're going to see this in just a second, those nibs help that screw embed into the surface. And again, we're going to pre-drill first, we're going to countersink, but those nibs really help the screw engage with this material so that it does everything it's supposed to do. So starting with a pre-drill. Rigidly fastened together. So again, example we're starting with here is the case assembly screw with thread cutting tip, no threads on the shank, flat head, nibs on the head. Now that you have the cabinet put together, we want to make a face frame to go on the front of the cabinet. Pocket holes are a great way to put face frames together. We have to pick the right screw for this. Pocket hole screws have a bunch of cool stuff going on. Number one, in this application, do not use a flathead screw. Remember, the flathead screw has sort of that funnel shape to it. That's like a wedge. If we drive a flathead screw into this pocket, we're going to split this end grain. With pocket hole screws, they are purpose designed for this. They've got more of a pan head to them. And at the bottom of the thread, once again, we've got a thread cutting tip. That's really important because we pre-drill here into this component. We don't pre-drill into the mating piece. So that screw has to have the ability to create its own path into the mating piece, looking like this. Giving us a really rigid pocket hole joint on those face frame components. So again, that pocket hole screw, we've got the right size and shape of head so that we don't split the pocket when we hit the bottom of it, and a nice fine shank so that we don't split the component when we're driving into it, and thread cutting tip so it can create its own path. Now you've got the cabinet built, you've got the face frame on it, cabinet's done, we're ready to install it. These are case installation screws, and we've got a bunch of stuff going on here as well. Once again, we can talk about the head of the screw and how important that is. In this case, that head is going to bear up against a rail, a structural rail in the back of your cabinet. So we want that larger head style on there to make sure we have good support there. We need a nice long screw because we're penetrating the rail in the back of the cabinet. probably drywall, and then reaching into the stud in order to be able to hang the cabinets up. So we've got a nice long-bodied screw, once again with a thread cutting tip, so that when you're driving these, it makes it really easy to get these started and driven into the stud so you can effectively hang the cabinets. If you're looking to match what you've got going inside of the cabinet from Quickscrews, you can get these in zinc. You can also get them in white, so you can use the aesthetic there that's going to work best with the cabinet that you're putting on the wall. So you spend a lot of time choosing your tools. You spend a lot of time crafting your project. You want to make sure you're also spending time choosing the best fastener for that aspect of the project to make sure that once you put it together, it's going to stay together and you're putting it together as effectively as possible. And Quickscrew has got you covered in all those cases.